dead across the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue. Struck by your impression like all of those next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard to meet you where you are. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dead across the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dead across the room, but I am trying so hard. We couldn't follow the fields, we couldn't live up the yields, and so we slowly slipped away. It was a city of jade from the year it was made, then it started to decay. But I'm still here, lost everything, but I know that it will fall. The crumbling walls, and it's all that is left to me. It seems like we're in withdrawal, but so are they all. And it's all that is left to me. I write your name into stone, I read it alone. And it's all that is left to me. Your love songs cover this home, but nobody knows. And it's all that is left to me.
Battery 40%.
And in the temples divine, can't tell her writing for fines, but then I know just what they'll say. You stood a mightier kind of calico baker pine, but then they started to decay. But I'm still here, lost everything, but I know that it will fall. The crumbling walls, and it's all that is left to me. It seems like we're in withdrawal, but so are they all. And it's all that is left to me. I write your name into stone, I read it alone. And it's all that is left to me. Your love songs cover this home, but nobody knows. And it's all that is left to me.
Hello, hello, what up, teacups? It's me, Monday Green Tea, back at it again with some explicit violence and gore, and a Phase Zero demo. So, it's been a while. Sure, you're wondering what happened. Too bad. I owe you no answers. Anywho, so I saw this game and I've been really, really excited to play it. There's just a demo out. Actual game, I think doesn't even have like a release date yet, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'm actually gonna look it up real quick 'cause I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right information. Yes. I think it's just it's to be announced. But I saw a little bit of the trailer, I saw a little bit of gameplay of this, and I'm like absolutely stoked because um I kind of sort of grew up with like games like Resident Evil, mostly watching my mom's friends play it, and then like I hide behind a blanket, and then I got older and I would play it myself, and I love these games. And this kind of has that same kind of vibe, that PS1 style play to it. But anyway, I'm gonna press any button. Let's look at the settings because I gotta play with the settings. I haven't touched this game at all. Okay, down. Do we have buttons? Do I have? Okay, no subtitles. That's not a good sign for me. Boom.
Phase 0.
Yay. I was kind of hoping for that. If they weren't going to do what I was. Flint Peak, 1994. I was a baby of 1 year old. I do live on subtitles. Oh.
We just want to check your temperature. Bend over.
Yeah, I'll just get eaten. I'm not going in there. Oh, hey, he's actually going to do it. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, we just end this now. All right. Cool. Glad I didn't get shot. Oh, why my titty bandaged? Go through the window. Yeah, go through the window. We had our nipple removed. Really? You couldn't have taken 2 steps back? Hello, Foxy is a puppeteer. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. You go that way. And don't mind me picking up the shotgun. I'm gonna take it. Oh. No! Oh, right on my titty! Stop it! I just had that bandaged. Okay. Had to prove your account to chat. Well, you know, glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. We gotta sell some tuna shotgun shells so we can tune up this. I don't know. I'm sorry. That was bad. I'll think of something better. Only from the Discord. Well, welcome, welcome. Wherever you're hanging out with us, whether it's on the internet, the Discord, or the vast cosmos, we're glad to have you. I am in a hospital. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, I moved toward objects to push them. Get that out of here. All right, let's go inside. What's in here? Nope. Nope. Can I help you? That's what I thought. No. You sit down. There's an insurance plan and a card and letter here. Mr. Guy, eligible because of blood. As your employer, I hereby provide the details of your insurance under the name eligible, Flint Peak Docks. Unfortunately, I need to point out that this has been the 3rd time your negligence has caused a work-related accident. As such, terminate your contract with Flint Peak Docks. Please report to your workers' quarters at your earliest convenience to begin your relocation from the premises. Signed, Herbert Pierce. Man. Hospital keycard. Take that with me. Not only did I get fired. I'm in the hospital. Damn it. Can I rotate it? Oh, this isn't one of those kind of games. V profile picture. Like from the Dandy's World? We love Dandy's World around here. I tell you what. My memory's fuzzy. Was this bed in this room before? What is this? Means offline. Hey buddy, how you doing? Very profile picture of yourself. Awesome! There's someone lying here earlier. Oh, rotate the card. I want to rotate the card! Can I go out the window again? The window I climbed out of. Wouldn't want to do that again. Makes one of us, dude. I think I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Okay, so there's no quick turn. Is there a quick turn? Nope. There is just... What floor do you got in Danny's World if you played? I think the furthest we've gotten is like floor 21, 22. Does that sound about right? Full square to run. Oh, finally. Knowledge. Locked. Locked. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Ow! Get off me. Can I aim at him? Oh, he's dead. Okay, so I'm not doing too hot. Heard first. Okay, so I can't aim up or down. I can only do side to side. Vending machine is blocking the way. Door is locked. I have a card key. Whippity swipe. 419. Nice. I could never be one of those people that like hit higher digits than 20. We're losing my mind.
Hey, you there? I see you.
Hello?
Listen.
Hello.
The elevator's stuck. You need to use the stairs.
What? Who are you?
I'm an employee here. I'm trapped in the basement.
What is going on here?
Try to reach the exit. I'll see you there.
Wait,
Well, make me shoot my gun again. Bang bang. Is there anything in this first aid kit? Oh. Another one? Oh, that's just infinite use? All right. Alright, nothing useful left. Darn it. Ransacked. You guys have signal. Shouldn't there be emergency broadcast? Yeah, you'd think. No struggle. Fight broke down here. Oh, this guy. Oh, absolutely. And equipment. Alright, so 6 shots and an extra reload. No! Okay, that...
Job.
And you? Oh, am I out of bullets? I have a bullet. Let's go back in and... Let's go back in and heal up real quick. Hey, you got any more bullets on you? Be a lot cooler if you did. No, the melee weapon. Person isn't moving. Medical miracle. Did you get that one behind you when you were looking? Skills. You know, like how like martial artists use nunchucks? I use that with shotguns. Just like behind my thing is like what? Agnes Hopkins, 68. Oh, if only one more year. Suffered from lymphoma and had been in a coma for 4 years in search for a new treatment options. She was transferred to the newly added oncology wing at Flint Peak Hospital, where she miraculously woke up early in the morning of December 12th. I didn't know where I was. All I knew was how I felt. I didn't know where I was. All I knew was how good I felt. There are now 7 patients who have miraculously come out of coma in the last 2 weeks. That's cool. What is this? An empty hospital. That freaks me out. Ooh, I don't like that. Oop. He did notice me. Do I go up or down? Well, that solves that question. It is. Won't open. I'm starting to get serious. Need to get out of here. Oh, tank controls. How I miss and also hate you. It is. It locked. Open the emergency retriever. Shutter crank from the janitor. I don't have anything like that. What's this? Yours won't move. Cool. What about in here? Wipe. That doesn't look fun. Deliver text sheet. Proper color advice. Technician must pay attention to 3 elements. Contrast allows for an image that differentiates between tissues. Higher value reduces the image contrast. If value is too high, the front image may appear scattered. Saturation. Value measures how much radiation is detected by the sensor. If the value is too low, the image will be noisy. If the value is too high, the image may become oversaturated. Penetration depth. Ayo. Ensures a clear image at the desired tissue depth. If the value is too low, it won't penetrate soft tissues. If the value is too high, it won't capture any tissues. Penetration depth is determined by the... I'm a child. I'm a 12-year-old child. Ensure the patient does not receive excess radiation exposure. Cool. Image corrupted. Please calibrate X-ray image. Contrast is fine. Saturation is low. Penetration is low. Penetration is low. Interesting. You couldn't be a doctor, that's for sure. Penetration is what? It's low. And fish. X-ray room unlocked. Foreign body detected. Seems like somebody has what I need. Oh, I don't like that. Bed's missing a wheel. I gotta go get a wheel now? Ugh. Alright, Goopy.
Brother,
Brother, indeed. Name, Logan Jones. Hospital janitor. Caucasian male found unconscious with several growths on head and torso. Ultrasound inconclusive. Proceed X-ray as a metal foreign object discovered prior to the MRI procedure. Prior? Does that mean they found it after they did the MRI? I can never remember how prior. Alright, this is open now. Alright, see you later. Oh, I found a map. Hell yeah. Now we're in business. Locked. Won't budge. That's cool. I don't like what's going on in there. Locked from the other side. Stuck in the basement. Bathroom. I'll take that. What you got on you? Take that. See, look at this. I can reload and walk backwards. Your buddy apparently couldn't. Also, I love this angle right here. You heard Moody screaming on my stream for a minute? I'm sorry. He's scrim. It's locked. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh man, I need that. That's my gun. I need that. Oh no. Come on. This way, buddy. Yeah, dummy. Take that. Don't mind me. Turning this off. Come on. Yes. Come. Come, dumbass. Come to butthead. Cool. I really like that my equipment and my items are two separate things, so I don't fill up all this crap way too fast. Red wheel. Okay, what do I do with this now? Oh good, it automatically steers. Seeing it fall, it's funny. Oh god. I jumped a little. Back up. That's my purse. I don't know you. Oh, God. No. What am I doing on ammo? Not great. Could be better. Hey, you sit down. All right, you two. Don't mind me. No, you stay down. Ah! Crap off! No! 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 I have things to do. In here. Crap. Double crap. Ah, triple crap. I forgot about you. Dumb dummy. Can I turn this back on? Yes. No. Sure. Yes. Bad. Anyway. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. He exploded. All right. Oh God! No! Oh, I died. Oh, did I die? Oh, I died super hard. I'm back here. That was quick. Use that for cranking my hog. Okay, what if I just book it? What if I don't stop to shoot these guys and I just book it? Uh-huh, whatever. I ain't even caring. I ain't even caring. I'm not even caring. Ain't stopping. Got stuff to do. No. No. Stop! Get off me. I'm not your hoe. Okay, so they're not just gonna open up that, huh? Alright. Back the hiffle up. Alright. I'm just gonna heal. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I was supposed to lie. Yes. Is the patient the only person in the room? Yes. Are there any metal objects left in the room? No. Feel comfortable? Sure. Bloaty again. All right. I'm gonna take that. No thoughts? No concerns? Nothing. Everybody back up. Come on. Come on. Alright, I think I'm out of bullets, so you just crawl around. Oh, okay, never mind. Not going in there. What about in here? Take that. Nothing else. Ow! No! Get off me. Bad bitey creature. You have any more shotgun shells I can borrow? Okay, nothing. The operation was still in progress, huh? Okay, nothing in here. What about this door? You! More shotgun shells. What does it say? Usage code. Just trash. Alright, what about storage? Absolutely take some shotgun shells. And reload. Top myself off. And go about my merry business. Shutter crank. I'm the crank. My og. We're almost free, homies. Ooh, there's reception. Or the basement. Just want to do some hall wugging. Great. Never mind, I'm good. I'm good. I don't know about y'all, but I'm good. That can be another problem for a different person. Oh. Clock ticking's making me feel at ease. Bathroom. What's this? Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
You still there?
Unfortunately. I'm Alex, by the way.
Mondays, am I
Here,
right?
Alex. I made it to the reception.
Can you get to the exit?
No, the way's blocked.
There must be a way around. Call me if you need anything.
I did. This is me calling you. I need the options.
No. I'm still looking for a way around.
Any ideas? Help? Hey, someone was smoking here recently. What is this? Possible staff photo, timestamped 91. Good for them. Up. Well, I don't like that. Card reader. We'll use my card. I got the darn thing. Oh, no. Okay, well, how about... $19.91. Okay, well, I don't know. Good for them for not making it like a year. Hey, dude, there's a code.
Alex, you work here, right? You know any codes?
Codes?
There's a keypad in the staff room.
Up,
Need the
up,
code?
down, down, left, right, left, right.
It's 38.
38 what?
38.
You're breaking
Yeah,
up.
but-
Look for the staff photo. Look at staff photo.
Damn! He said 38 and something about a staff photo.
Well, I know the code now. Because I'm a smart cookie. No time to lie down, although I think I should. Microwave. It smells awful. Yeah, communal microwaves never smell good. This is 3891. Cool. Can I have some clothes now? That's fine, I guess. Clothes! It's me, Steve Zuzo. I like how he's got his little beanie on just enough to have that little tuft of hair sticking out. Huh. Classy. Yellow powder, really strong chemical. Combined with ammo and health packs. Combined with ammo and health packs, you say? Empty. What happened? What does it do with ammo? What does it do with ammo? Go through the hidden door. Hey man, where there's a door. Yes! Oh, give me some of that nostalgia. Into the dark I go. Use the ladder? Absolutely. Oh, you're gonna make me go down. Okay. No. Back down super hard, but if I had I was a betting man, I'd know I have to go down. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, it's so goopy. Why is it goopy? Well, now I get to figure out what happens when you combine it with ammo. It makes more ammo. I like that. What the fuck? I didn't see anything from this data. Hospital rooms on the screens. Must be connected to the security cameras. Oh, on the other end. Ugh. Oh, I don't like any of this. I don't like any of what I'm looking at here. I don't want to go in... I don't want to go in the colon cavity. Why is it so goopy? I don't want to go in the goop hole. This is different somehow. Okay, well, something over here I'm pointing at, obviously. Ah! Oh, I didn't like any of that. Oh, it just melts into the floor, huh? Ugh. Are y'all just gonna keep coming? Oh, I think I wasted all my ammo on you guys. I have to go. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Ooh. Okay, I got 5 shots. Operating, why is it on the ground? Great question. Ugh. 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 Cool. Yeah, I can go up here. Ugh. I'm on freaking mobile because I'm locked out of my bedroom and can't get on my computer. Oh, I'm so sorry. You are missing the funnest place in all of Disney World. This is a cursed elevator. I can feel it. Yup! Cursed elevator. Nope, no. Let me out. Take me a drink of water. Oh, I can't even have a drink of water. Locked. Alright, patient room. St. Roach Church crypt is open. Thanks to recent private investments, crypt beneath Flint Peaks Church of St. Roach has finally been opened. Sealed for the past 100 years, has long been regarded as a local curiosity. Yeah, because, you know, crypts, that I'm always worried about them. Kind of curious. I'd pay good money for them to just be open. Father Richard Penwell informs the congregation that due to ongoing work in the church, daily mass will be held at 6 p.m. only. That's cool, I guess. Private elevations? I don't know. They kind of turn into goo. Or like that. Oh. That's the bottom half of somebody. Hey, buddy. She hollow? Yeah, I'm not digging any of this.
Hey! I can
Oh.
see you! Over here!
Later, Tater. What if I didn't?
What? Wait! You can't just leave me here.
But what if I did? Oh, dang, I really do. No, I want to go back for him. Let me go back for him, game. That guy kind of sort of helped. Abandoning him is a dick move on my planet. Okay. Bye, guy. Laters. Oh, I'm just dodging. No! Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Game? 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 Oh. Well, y'all. That was phase 0. Did not mean to just plow through it. But I kind of do that sometimes. Okay, well. You had a joke? Go on, hit me with that joke. Oh. All right, y'all get to see the trailer. Oh, she has an unfortunate haircut. awful lot of goopy walls. And there's this loser. Escape with your life. I survived the outbreak. I wonder if it... Eh. That was phase 0. Oh, you put that back where it came from. I'm going to take a brief break, and I'm going to pop in a new game. So just give me 1 minuto, my guys. Thank you for playing. I will gladly do so in my own personal time. Thank you, game. We're going to exit and take a break. Okay, I'm back. Game is... Hold on. There we go. Wait. 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 You want to join us, game? There we go. All right. Cool beans. All right. So that demo, which, you know, that's on me. It was a demo. I didn't expect it to be like 3 hours of content, but I figured it'd be enough for more than I thought it would be, but I kind of just went right through it. But this is The Children of Clay. And we're going to play... It's a twofer. You guys get 2 games for the price of 1 stream. So who's really raking it in? You guys. Anyway, what did I miss? Door handle, Thesis is asleep, and they worked from 10 p.m. last night all the way to 3 p.m. today. Good gall. And they're sleeping. Whoop. Well, why don't you just, you know, find a place to camp out at a friend's house? That's what I would do. Or just sit in your car, watch me play The Children of Clay. Why are The Children of Clay? This doesn't sound like you will like it. Well, it is a horror game, from what I was told. Time is 5:40 past 11. I have received another artifact from my old friend, Professor Ortvay. He writes again about how he misses working with me out in the field, and his remorse about the accident. I immediately felt a chill down my spine and was once again back in the cave, trapped and hopeless. I composed myself. I need to focus on my work. Time to start the examination. I know, I feel bad because like you were the one that wanted me to play the demo the most. But you know what? Just for you, because I love you and I have no ulterior motives, not only will we have the VOD up on my Twitch channel, I'm going to upload this to my YouTube channel, where I'll keep all the VODs, so you can watch it at any point to your heart's content. Time to start the examination. Name Artifact NR 297. Site Kurgan Burial Mound 7B, Ural Mountains. Material clay. Age unknown. Function unknown. I was so hyped and really? Yeah. Yeah, really. Things I do for you. Oh, look at it. Look at the little face. I got little eyes. Little grabby hands and little grabby feet. See me by kicking my feet right now. Aw, wonderful. Search for icky feet. I could not find anything relevant. Sorry. This is you right now? What's this? Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Alright, what am I looking at here? This feature resembles a human face. Cha-cha real smooth. Turn it around. The face. The face. Oh, I can move it. Oh, there's a thingy here. Looks like some sort of etching. I should use the magnifier to look closer. I have a magnifier? Oh! Seen some sort of ruins, but I don't recognize the type. Maybe I can find something in my book. Come back down here. Okay. The runes. The runes. Runes. Example of runes and runiform writings. The letter U written using different runes. Orcon runes. Rovas runes. Futhark runes. Okay, well there's one right there. So Rovas? Rovas. So Rovas. The Rova script. Aha, okay, I'm braining. Rova script, or Old Hungarian runes, is a written system used for writing the Hungarian language. After the establishment of the Christian Hungarian kingdom, the old writing system was partially forced out of use and the Latin alphabet was adopted. However, among some professions, the script has remained in use. For example, shepherds used it to track the number of animals. Old Hungarian letters were usually written from right to left. Oh, okay. All right. So we got... Hold on. I need to take notes. We got a U. And a funky H symbol. That's an R, so R. And a T. U R D. It's gonna tell me that you are dumb. I'm gonna be mad. It's a U. And haha. You are done. Erden. We're done. Where's that one? Hold on, where's this guy right here? Am I blind? Where is this guy? Yeah, hold on. I don't see this guy. I'm not blind, am I? No, it's right here. It's G. Erdung. It's Erdung. Oh! Erdung is a shape-shifting demonic creature from early Hungarian paganism. In pre-Christian beliefs, it ruled the lower world and helped God in creating the earth. After Christianization, it was identified with the devil. One of the oldest Erdung myths is recorded on the Ugra tablet found in the Ural Mountains. Illustration of the devil from the Codex Gigas, 13th century. Cool. He's got a little butthole. A little metal object embedded in the artifact. Doesn't look like it's possible to extract it. Metal it is. Yeah, I'd get that looked at. That is raised and dark. Not a good combo. Getting a magnetic field. Magnetic. Didn't find anything relevant. Metal. First skeleton supporting melting not metallurgy is dated to around 6000 BC. Most common metals found on archaeological sites are iron, copper, lead, tin, zinc, and their alloys. Because iron is magnetic, it can be distinguished from the rest. Oh, okay. Iron. Dated from 3,500 BC and made from meteoric iron. There are two main types of iron work: wrought iron or cold iron, and cast iron. Cold iron is a long and varied tradition in the mythology and folklore of the world. Cold iron. That was space. Nope. Cold iron is historically believed to repel, contain, or harm ghosts, fairies, witches, and other malevolent supernatural creatures. This belief continued into later superstitions in a number of forms. You got a little hand. Ace. And nothing. Okay, well. Anything over here? He's got anything? And also tail. Tail. Nothing. Okay. There's the metal bit. The runes. Face. What's that over there? Runes. I think I'm missing something, guys. Heal. Cold iron. Let's look at cold iron again. Devil. Nothing. Okay. Dikra. Well, I want to know what those are all about. Okay. Okay, so I can touch stuff. Okay. Oh, I didn't like that. Why? All right, let's take a look more at Erdung. All right, let's look up the Ugra tablet. Whatever. Ugra. Okay. Found in the Ural Mountains, the Ugra tablet picks a legend of a star that fell to Earth, and out of the star, the 7 children of Erdung crawled out. According to legends, the children caused misfortune, sickness, and death to mankind, but a brave Taltosh used his cunning to lure and trap the creatures. Out of the 7 children, only 6 are depicted on the tablet. This could be because of damage, but one hypothesis states that this is the evidence of the 7th children being the folk creature Mumish. Alright, so I have to look up Taltosh and Mumish. Taltosh. Mumish. You know what's weird is, like, I've seen this particular rune right here, corner. I've seen this one before, not in this game, but in, like, real life, and it's kind of got me a little trippy. Alright. Let's look up Taltosh. According to folk tradition, Taltosh is a person with supernatural power. A Taltosh was born with teeth, a sixth finger, or other additional bone. Born with teeth. Oh, yeah, well, duh, we're all born with teeth, but, like, I already had teeth, sixth finger, or other additional bones. The most important ability of a Taltosh is a meditation or spiritual trance. In this state, they could heal wounds and sickness or learn hidden truths by setting their soul among the stars. Like a shaman. Alright. Mumush. The mumush is an invisible creature that scares children in Hungarian folklore. It is most often associated with darkness, but there's no depiction of its shape even in the belief of other peoples. According to some assumptions, there is no description of its shape anywhere because for everyone, it is the embodiment of their own fears. Neat. Oh. Miss your face, why you cry? Dark liquid flowing out of the holes. Liquid. I didn't find it in the book, so it's not important. The dark liquid loosened the metal object. Good for it. I'm not taking that out. I may be white, but I'm not that white. Of course, if I was a betting man... I would have to take that out, huh? Flame extinguished within close proximity to dark liquid. Oh! Rad! Cool! Awesome! Great! Love it! I should pick up the candle and investigate. Oh, cool! Now I'm in. Oh, it's gonna be behind me, isn't it? Hey, buddy! Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this! Oh, I don't like it! My books? Nothing. Oh, don't scare me, random thingy. Figure out what happened before I leave. No! What do you mean, gotta figure out what happened before I leave? Screw that noise. More dark stains lead to the left. Cool, I'm going right. Bronze plaque, the form of human face. Lama of the 10th century. And the origin found in Siberia. Inky black darkness. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Love it. Actually, this is super awesome. Hey, buddy. The stone touched you from. What is that noise? Oh! Dark stains lead to the right. Some of the darkness trying to find my way towards the door and away from that wretched thing. Reach out with my hand to find something. There's a wall here. There's nothing in front of me. The air feels colder here. Well, here I feel some sort of moss growing on it. Nothing in front of me. Nothing in front of me. All in front of me. All here. All here. Not where I came from. There's a wall here. There's a wall in front of me. Am I losing my mind? Wall here. There's a wall here. There's a wall here. No, this can't be happening. I remember the matches I kept in my pocket. There's just a single one left. It takes a few seconds before I dare to light it. No, okay. I'm in a box. Oh, cool. It went out. Great. Excerpt from the newspaper article titled "The Children of Clay." Just a few months after the disappearance of the esteemed archaeologist, the incident involving a broken artifact, the team working on the remote site in the Earls had made an astonishing discovery. A previously unknown underground chamber containing a dozen similar small clay figures has been discovered. They are already in contact with several universities across the globe to further study them. Don't do that. Okay, wow, that was the game. Oh my god. Oh wow, good for the Japanese translation. There's a Portuguese. Well, we didn't read this and we didn't watch this in all these different languages. But you know what? You know what? These people worked hard on this. You look at them. You look at them. You look at them. Just made for the Cosmic Horror Jams 3 in 2024. Awesome. Well, you did a great job. And also, screw all this. Didn't like any of it. Huh. I thought that would be longer as well. So, I'll take a survey from the chat. We're gonna call it here for a night. It was a good hour under our belt. Or do you want me to see if I can find a third horror game for you? You know, be that content creator. Y'all want some 3 scary games? What am I saying? Of course you guys want 3 scary games. Be back in a minute. Boop. Hello. Game, can you share with the rest of the class? Can you lock in? Game. There we go. Okay, well. This is in the foundations. Game does not also use autosave. I can save anytime I want. I just choose not to. Wednesday, November 11th, 2026. Oh, all right. I'm going to make it next year. 4:25 p.m. Oh, I am already just jamming. Horror game. What? This is a chill lo-fi game. The sun is low in the sky. Unsurprisingly, for this time of day, this time of year. Each November, as the sun sets earlier, you feel your body ache more. Deep in the bones, the muscles, the joints especially. That one time you fell in the shower and you're paying for it for the rest of your life. You weren't made for this, the Southern Illinois weather. Oh man, I'm in South Illinois. Like nowhere to be near Chicago. It's probably why you left after high school. Or part of it. There's a lot of reasons you weren't living here anymore. It's been long enough that, though, the feeling feels like a memory underwater. It's not that cold, but being far from any body of water makes the air dry, enough that your nose bleeds at night. Gross. Phone dying, gotta go for a bit. That's okay. See you later, alligator. Thank you for joining. Being back here makes old injuries throb. You take a deep breath and let it out haltingly. You drop your backpack on the ground and stare off into the middle distance. The wind whips your hair around your face. Bye, Nails and Blood Cells. Love you. You're the wonderfulest for joining. As night falls, temperature will drop from comfortable in your jeans and flannel to needing to put on your beanie to prevent constant shivering. You stick your hands in your pockets, idly rubbing the seam where the jeans and the cloth fabric meet, jorking yourself through your jorts, until the man next to you clears his throat and you snap your attention back to him. Gene is in a suit, even after hours. You never see him dressed informally.
You okay?
Yeah, why do you ask?
You keep sighing.
Sorry, it's not on purpose. I'm just breathing.
So,
What do you need from me?
I don't need anything from you now. Here.
Reaches his closed hand out toward you, flipping it over and opening it. Inside are your dad's keys. Howdy! The keychains are familiar. Cardinals logo, a bottle opener from Buckwater Brew Works, that new local brewery he liked. Aw. Daddy isn't there. Straight up dancing right now? Yeah, no, this is a bop. He liked that brewery. You never got to go with them, but you didn't see eye to eye on beer anyway. Icky no-no juice. Gene wiggles his finger, indicating that he's waiting impatiently for you to take the keys.
I thought you might want these as they were.
Gene looks at you with concern on his face.
Something sentimental on them?
What's this key? You point to the larger, old-looking key.
I didn't do inventory of everything that's on there. I just, you know.
He looks sheepish.
Bah.
Meh. I'm sorry about your dad. You stare down at the keys, looking for some kind of eureka moment. You finally reach out and take them, gingerly. They're warm from Gene's pocket. Sniff them.
So the keys and...
He starts to pat around in his pocket before realizing whatever he's looking for is not in there.
1 second, I'll be right back.
He runs off in a really slow, older gentleman kind of jog toward his car. The sun is setting. It's 4:49 p.m. Somewhere a dog barks at a house down the street. Wouldn't be one you know. Lots of people around here have dogs. You're just vibing. Yeah. On the way back, Gene walks and you awkwardly wait for him. He's carrying a small locked box and some long rolled up papers. Should probably stop doing that. I'm a little too white for that. I was asked to give these to you two. It was in the safe deposit box. He places the stuff in your hands and wipes his palms on his pants. It get gross. As you look at the items, none of them seem familiar. Lockbox has a combination lock on it. The box looks very old and fragile, but the lock is new. Lock uses letters, not numbers as you'd expect. Documents rolled tight, but the texture looks like drafting papers. What is this stuff?
It's the stuff from the safety deposit box.
You heard him mutter under his breath.
I swear I just said that. You know, you have no obligation to stay here. Sell the house if you want. I can help. You shrug. You probably will sell the place so you can go back home. This is not your home anymore. But you need to think about it first. Anything else you need? No, I'm good. Great. He starts to walk away from you, slowly. And backing away, not taking his eyes off you for 1 second. Gene gets into his car and opens the door. Before he fully sits down, though, he calls out to you one last time. Hey kid! You freaking weirdo. And I couldn't find that snow globe you mentioned. To be honest though, I didn't look hard. You said it was in the back, and I just kind of went in the back, stayed up my phone for a second, and came right back out, said I wasn't there. He sits down in the car and gives you a curt wave. You give a small Midwestern head nod and watch him drive away. All right, okay, the head nod, that is universal. I don't care where you're from. I'm from the South, and we do the head nod. And the amount of times I've had someone go, you know that guy? I'm like, no, it's just what we do. It's a lot of effort, way more than it should be, for you to get your feet to move onto the porch. But eventually, you use the keys to make your way into the house. Once you're inside, a little relief washes over you. Short-lived, though. You put your backpack in your old bedroom and plan to sleep in there. There's a guest room, but your bedroom is just how it was when you left. Dusty as fuck. You place a lockbox and papers down on the dining room table. You take a good look at the lock. Yes. Loving. A, B, C, D. What could the combination be? Swirl the dial around randomly. Only Dad hadn't died so suddenly, you think to yourself for the 20th time. There's a lot of options, though. The dial has the full alphabet on it. Finally, you tried your name. The lock doesn't budge. You'll come back later when you have a better idea of what fate saddled you with figuring it out. Why not just grab a hammer and just knock it off? Dramatic much? Well, Dad died, and now you're here, stuck with the family burden of cleaning out this house and now solving this lockbox mystery. You stand in the middle of the living room. It feels really dark and gloomy, even with the lamp on, so you brave turning on the ceiling light. Actually, overhead light's overwhelming, but it's not enough to shake this feeling. You're in the house turning on all the lights. Your stepmom would have been pissed at you for doing this, but she's not here. So fuck her. The heat isn't on, and while you don't need it now, you will soon. You find the panel and turn it on. The heat kicking on smells a little like burning, but it's a familiar smell. The apartment you live in San Diego doesn't have a system like this. You don't really need one there, as the weather doesn't have the same extremes. I don't know. I feel like San Diego would be like hot. What do I know? But the smell is almost nostalgic, and this plus the lights being on make you feel more at home. Weird being alone here. Your dad was always home when you lived here. He was an early adopter to working at home. It meant he was always home to help you out, even after Sandra came into the picture. Are you sure he actually helped you? Didn't Grandma take care of you most of the time? Okay, narrator. Also, parentheses narrator. The dining room is always where the last beams of light come in. The window faces west, but there's not much sunset to watch through the trees tonight. You sit at the table and eat the protein bar you bought at the airport. It tastes like chalk, but mint chocolate chip chalk. Ugh. Way to ruin chalk. It's fine, there's a lot worse things happening right now. After you're done, you take a lap around the house, making sure nothing seems too out of place. Give me one. You would, you mint chocolate lover. The only good mint chocolates I've ever had are the Olive Garden ones. I don't know what that was about, what they got going on, but those are the only ones that taste okay to me, and not like horrible chocolate mint toothpaste. The wall of books smells just as it did. Potential of rotten mold, almost inviting. What? Yeah, and? Big whoop, you want to fight about it? Most of them are leather-bound, older than you. It's weird how a library can smell like a garden. Everything looks mostly the same. It's hard to decide what next steps to take. You know you need at least catalog the family heirlooms like photos and journals. And you have to find that fucking snow globe. All mint chip is fire. That's an opinion you are having. You ask your dad about it almost every year, and you're sure he made excuses because he broke it. But if it's not broken, it's probably down in Dad's porn stash. You hesitate when you think about the basement. Dad's dead. You can't get mad at you for going down there. Dad's definitely dead. It's still in the back of your mind. When you think about opening the door, you hear him admonishing you. It's a correct opinion. Alright. Listen. We're not going to discuss this when the optimum flavor strawberry cheesecake is right there as a ice cream flavor, and y'all pick mint chip. It's on y'all. You have to get to it eventually. For now, you might as well go to sleep. Or go to bed, though. Try to open the lock. A force code to come into your mind. Gotta try something. What's sex? Put in the combination, butt sex. You pull down the lock, it stays closed. Okay. Gotta get ready for bed. Here's all, since no one else is here, you close the bathroom door and lock it. Soap's still the same Mandarin orange soap, soft soap that was always in the bathroom. Brush your teeth and stare into the mirror. There's a small crack in it that's been there your whole life. Run your finger across it while trying to breathe slowly. You spit into the sink, you make sure the water's running. Damn thing used to clog all the time, and if enough toothpaste foam got caught at the drain. Washing your face with the water at maximum heat, fairly lukewarm, helps you feel more normal. Mint chocolate chip after going to a Chinese buffet is top tier. Maybe. I could go. Oh no. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh my god. Pop there for a second. Hold on. Let me take a sip. A little bit of dark. As the water runs down your face, a little gets in your mouth and it tastes a bit salty. Oh. Who's been jizzing into my water? I'm sure because it's sweat or tears linking on your skin. Doing your full bedtime routine really gets you ready to fall asleep. Change the bathroom with a locked door, still with the anticipation someone might knock. Your room is pretty much the same as it's always been. You lie down on the bed and get under the old scratchy covers. You close your eyes and I accidentally clicked through it. I'm so sorry. It's quiet. Too quiet. The heater smell has faded away, or you've gotten used to it. There's still something musty that permeates the vibes. You drift off, but I feel like you hear your dad walking around in the basement. First, since you're half out of the consciousness, it feels comforting. Something snaps into you, and you sit straight up in bed. Dad's dead. All right. I'm just gonna go back to sleep. Sleep it off. You lie back down and close your eyes. Sound seems to have stopped, but you can't seem to get your mind to calm. Try to sleep. Toss and turn for a bit, unable to sleep. After a few minutes, you realize it comes to you that you won't be able to relax here now. Try to sleep anyway. You sure you won't be able to sleep here? Try to sleep anyway. You sure you won't be able to sleep here? Fine, I'll get up. You throw your blankets to the side and stand up. It's probably because there's no background noise. Your room doesn't have a television in it. It never did. Before moving out, you usually fell asleep to silence. Welcome back. Hey, Cosmo Monkey. Hello. Welcome. You missed the first two games, so we're on our third horror game. In the Foundation. The only TV is in the living room. You go to sleep at the couch. It's old and very broken in. Probably the only option if you want to get a good night's sleep. You walk down the hallway as quietly as possible. Even though no one else is here, you somehow have the itch in the back of your brain that you will be bothering someone if you turn on the TV. Bring the spooky? I will. On the way to the couch, you have to pass the basement door. As you walk past, you hesitate. This is oh God, this is where Dad will always be. Ugh, I feel like there's something in the back of my throat. I have some unfortunate news this morning. Oh, no, not that one. But this morning, or not this morning, but this afternoon, I was drinking my drink, and I'm pretty sure I accidentally drank a fly. It was awful. Have you never changed what game you're playing? Is it still saying the same thing? Pretty sure I changed it. Team updated info thingy. Even worse than the fly. I know. No, like I feel like something's back in my throat, and like I'm drinking drinks and everything. I've eaten dinner already, and yet I still feel something, and it's bothering me. This is where Dad would always be. Notice you're breathing heavy. Your eyes feel dry. Try to unclench your hands and your jaw. Oh, gets you. It just never refreshed. Sorry about that. The door scares you still. He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn... I'm opening the door. Doesn't mean you feel compelled to open the door. After a few deep breaths, you swing the door open. You look down the stairs. It's pitch black. Goddamn walls! He's in the walls! You feel too nervous to even turn on the light. You listen carefully. Only silence. You force yourself to close the door and walk past. You walk into the living room. A little chilly in this part of the house, but it doesn't bother you much. You lie down on the couch on your back and pull the blanket over yourself. Cozy. It's one your grandma crocheted. Those are like some of the best blankets. They're like itchy. There's holes in them. You will never be warm, but something about those blankets just feels good. It smells like her still from what you can remember. She died so long ago that it feels like most of your memories of her are a blurry mess, except for her crochet and knitting projects. The TV works, even though it's obviously older than you. It's got the dials. You find the remote and turn it on. The room is almost pitch black. The sound and light helps you relax. There's really only late night reruns to watch. Any apprehension you still have melts away. Your arms fall off the side of the couch, heavy. That's when the couch monster grabs you. You almost feel like you could reach out and touch Scotty. Scotty who? His fur, the warmth. Oh, my dog! He's been gone since before you moved away. The TV doesn't have a sleep timer, so you turn down the volume a little bit and drift off. Theme from The Office plays. Ooh-wee! Wee-dee-dee-dee-dee! Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee! You've been up for a few hours. There's a stale coffee in a can, and you use your dad's old coffee maker. Coffee is coffee. You don't drink much of it before it goes cold, unfortunately. There's two kinds of things in the house that you want to tackle. Family heirlooms like your dad's journals, or the photo albums Grandpa made. And furniture of things you can sell that doesn't have a sentimental value. Also the basement. You'll need to do that eventually. You have no idea where you start with selling stuff, so you turn on the familiar. Return to the familiar. I honestly would look through the VHS tapes. That's just me. Look through the VHS tapes that are on the shelf. There's children's movies and stuff. You want to play them, but there's no reason. You also find a lot of recordings your dad and grandpa made. Grandpa loved to record things from the TV. Some family movies, too. That was pretty packed, except for a few missing tapes. They're in chronological order. The missing tapes, one is from before you were born, the other is from recent times. You pop in one from your childhood. It's a tape from when your dad was teaching Paige how to ride her bike. You in your late teens. Every time the camera pans over to you, you look sullen and unhappy. And you know why. At this point, you had clearly realized your dad favored this family over you. You needed to learn to ride your bike, he hadn't helped. Your stepmom had tried, but you didn't want her. You wanted Dad. I wanted my dad! And he was too busy in the basement. What is up with this basement? But for Sandra and Paige, He was deeply involved in homework, driving lessons, birthdays, and the basement. A twinge of jealousy leaps up your neck to the back of your head. It burns. Proud of you. Dad being proud of you? No, I didn't know enough about you to be proud of. Shit! Shit! There's no way. There's no way. Was he even that positive? Turn off the tape and stare at the blank screen too long before moving on. Okay, well that was a bust. Sucks to be you. I like my dad. My dad's awesome. Looking through photo albums. It's okay, I'm proud of you. Thank you. You're one of my dads. I have like 14 dads because my friends keep adopting me. But joke's on them, I've adopted them and I'm their mom. When you grab the closest album, you notice it's the most recent one. Dad didn't print out a lot of pictures after the divorce, it seems. Dad's in the basement cracking corn and I don't care. Exactly. What's he doing in the basement? It's just a long, drawn-out like way to find out your dad isn't dead. He's just having his weekly D&D game in the basement. This album is full of photos of the 4 people in your family. Dad, Sandra, yourself, and Paige. Your dad looks so happy with your stepmom. Many of the photos are from vacations. Your dad was really reclusive for the most part, but did love to go to the beach. Photos from the shore of Savannah, all-inclusive resort in Honolulu. As you pick up others' older albums, you watch Paige and yourself age and reverse. Tons of photos of Dad holding Paige's baby, Sandra pregnant, their wedding where you were the ring bearer. You believe you're around 7 when they got married, but you don't remember. Looks like they genuinely enjoy each other's company. You still can't understand why they divorced, but since you hadn't been living there, it could have been anything. Another album back, one more worn, has photos of you as a toddler. Images of you reading a book, sitting in a laundry basket. That actually sounds like me. I'm pretty sure there is a picture of me reading a book in a laundry basket. Only one photo of you being held as a baby by Dad. He looks detached. Sucks to be you. My dad likes to recreate the same photo every year. And each time we're both looking at each other like, I don't know about this, man. He's not smiling in his eyes. They look exhausted. You keep going back before you were born. And finally, you find them. Photos of your mom. Something in your heart shatters when you realize you can't remember her name. Seems familiar. But you keep looking and flipping the photos over. They're all blank on the back. You believe this is your mom with her parents, but you never met them either. They were also both dead before you remember. There's no pictures of you with anyone from her family, actually. No photos of you and her. No photos of Dad and her either. Just like she never existed. You stare into her face. I want to say Bethany. You think hard, but it comes to you almost like it's placed in the back of your mind. Catherine. I'm writing that down. It's going right next to Erdung, Taltosh, and Mumshi. Catherine with a K and no Y's. Almost like you can hear her say it. She looks like you. I bet she wished she could have met you too. You feel a strange jealousy of Paige and all her photos with her mom. Before you even get to the photos of your grandparents, you already feel overwhelmed. You'll box these up later. Her name is Mom, duh. Look through the blueprints. You go to the dining room table and unroll the papers. Papers are blueprints for the house. You don't really know how to read them. They're very fragile. Sorry, had a burp. And you hesitate to completely unroll everything. You can tell one of them is the floor you're on. Kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and living room. The dining room seems to have been added later, as the house is really old and it's got more modern amenities in it. The second page looks like the basement. It's not very big. You don't remember much of what's down there, except that it's one large room with shelves. Me and burping. I do burp a lot. The one time you were down there that's in your memory still was tainted by your dad screaming at you. Stay out of the basement! This is my basement! As you poke around, you find a third, much bigger page. It's the oldest page, and it's faded so much that understanding any of the markings isn't possible. At least for you. You're not a blueprintologist. It does look huge, though, compared to the other sheets. It's possible the scale is different. Maybe Jean will know more about this. You look down at your watch, and when you realize what time it is, your stomach growls. Not a lot in the house. Some expired soup, microwave popcorn. Microwave popcorn? Hey, little crackers. Your dad used to feed the crows. Possible there's a food downstairs in the basement. I'll leave me alone with my burping tendencies. I'm a gassy butt. I call this corn to crack. Stop interrupting. Your dad was kind of a prepper, and it got worse after Sandra left. He kept buying corn, shucking it in the basement. But you want something good, something warm and comforting. Local restaurants are few and far between. Food delivery app on your phone says the only place that will deliver will take over an hour. You remember Gingham's Diner, down the street. They always had really good biscuits. You can almost smell them. They'd be quick to go there and grab something. Go to the front door and start putting on your shoes. Get one shoe on and tied. After you get over the heart attack you almost had from the surprise, you hesitantly open the door. It's the delivery driver. He's out of breath, and you see what probably his bite leaning against the porch pillars. He's got a huge bag with him with a receipt attached. The receipt is from Ingham's? Hey, are you Paige? Paige Hoblate? Yep, that's the name on the food. That's my sister. Great! He thrusts the bag at you. You take the heavy bag and immediately turn around. Tell her thanks for the tip. You look at the receipt. What looks like a week's worth of diner food. Eggs, fried chicken, mac and cheese, multiple orders of biscuits with extra honey butter. Your stomach growls. You realize you're standing there with only one shoe on. You go back inside and put everything down on the dining room table. Opening the bags makes you realize that they threw in extra pancakes and fries. This is a lot of food. It'll be hard to eat all of it, unless you're stuck here for longer than you expect. You try to figure out what Paige did this. How did she know? I haven't talked to her. Jean's the only one who told her you were going to be taking care of the house. You aren't that close with your stepmom or sister. This is probably the nicest thing Paige has ever done for you. Maybe she's hoping you'll reach out. Call my sister. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to thank somebody if they sent food to me. Pull out your phone and call her. Phone rings repeatedly. Grab a few fries and shove them in your mouth. When Paige finally picks up, she sounds concerned. Hey, can't believe you called me. I asked who died, but you already did. Very funny. One of us needs to be. I'm very funny. I'm the funniest. There you are. Anyway, you get the food already? Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. I'm gonna be nice. Enjoy the extra honey butter. I will. Love me some honey butter. Extra honey butter? Yeah. I just have this vague memory you liked it. I do. Going for the little sister. Some things changed, but not that honey butter. Last time I visited Dad, we went there like 3 times. Once I thought about ordering for you. I think I picked half the menu. It felt like almost like out-of-body experience. Hopefully that's enough food for the week. Should be. Glad to hear. I know I can't be there, but it just felt like I had to help. Somehow. Hope it goes well. Let me know if I can do anything else. Don't worry. Well, I'm not worrying, so... Ask about the lockbox. Think about a lockbox that Dad kept in the safe deposit box? No, what's in it? I don't know. Can't open it. What kind of lock is it? Got the whole alphabet around it. Like, instead of 1 through 4, D? 1 through 4, D? It has A through Z. If you can't get it open, why not smash the box? If something in the box is fragile. Oh, sorry. You couldn't see me, but I rolled my eyes and shrugged. Thanks, that's very helpful. Do you know what the combination might be? Try my name, your name, our last name. A unique word. I'll try to figure it out, I guess. Ask about the blueprints. Anything about the house blueprints? No, why would I? Wait, why do you? They're in the safe deposit box. There's the main floor and basement, but there's a 3rd page that Jean gave me. Did it just accidentally give you a wrong page? It's definitely for the Hoblet house. Maybe it was an extension planned? Could have been from when you married your mom. No, the paper is really, really old, though. It's almost faded away. Maybe Mom would know, though. I could ask her? Yeah, that would help. Thanks. Of course. I'm gonna be nice. You know what? This whole time I've been complaining about, I don't like my stepmom. I don't really like my sister. I'm gonna be nice. This is where the turning point. This is the turning point. Ask about her mom. Hey, how's Sandra? She's fine. It's weird when your ex-husband dies, but she's not heartbroken. That's good. I think. I mean, you asked me how I'm doing. Sorry, you're right. How are you? Not sure if you knew this, but my dad died. Paige, please. I gotta go eat this before it gets cold. Sure, of course. I have to be honest, though. Please freaks me out. I don't know how long I'll stay. Just do what you can. No one can fault you for not wanting to be there. I know it's not typical for us, but call me anytime. Paige, you hang out noticing your stomach already feels a little better. You should really eat a full meal, though. But while you eat, you stare at the lockbox. You know the combination now? You put the rest of the food in the fridge. Not much else you'll be able to get done tonight. Might as well try the box again. Try to open the lock. I'm gonna guess it's my mom's name. Catherine. Boom. Combination Catherine. Hold on the lock. It doesn't open. God dang it! Frackin'. You're surprised it's not your mom's name. Where even would your dad have left this information? Something in the basement? In his journals? You decided to get ready for bed. On the way to the bathroom, you walk past the basement door again. It's open. Just a small crack. Did you leave it open somehow? No, it was definitely closed before. Close that door. Did you already try your name or corn? Dang it! I should have tried corn! He was always cracking it. No, apparently before I even tried, the game was like, yeah, you tried your name and didn't work. And it's like, of course, your dad didn't like you. He wouldn't pick your name as the combination. I'm like, why are you gonna be so mean? You go to grab the door handle to pull it closed, but your hand misses. You accidentally push the door open wide. I said close the door. Stupid game. Like, yeah, but no, you didn't. It's so damn dark down here. Forgot the sad one squishes me. You should take a step down. If you want to go down, you do need to turn on the lights. You turn on the lights. You feel around the wall until you find the switch. You should flip the switch. You stand in front of the door and flip the switch. The light doesn't turn on. Move the switch on and off. Nothing happens. You should go down there. You look down the stairs, but they're too scared to take them. Something cold brushes against your arm, like a breeze coming up from the basement. Like something else is here with you. Brad? Brad, are you down there? Yeah, I'm not. Why would you talk to nothing? There's not really anything down here except bad memories. You'd bring Moody with me? I'm not risking that boy. His safety? He can barely survive real life, much less a horror movie. When you close the door, you can make sure it's completely latched. You wiggle the handle side to side and push on the door, making sure. It's definitely closed. You quietly wash your hands and brush teeth. So silent in the house. Almost feels unbearable to make any noise. No one would be bothered if you did, but it still feels wrong. You decide to just go to bed on the couch because you know you can sleep there. Once you're wrapped up in the blanket again, you feel relaxed. You trust your dog to run away with me? I can't trust my cat not to make survival decisions. This is the cat that has set himself on fire twice. Warm, even though the house seems cold and empty. You stick your arm out of the blanket and turn on the TV. Light flickers across the room. Ever since you were young, you had times when you could feel yourself falling asleep, as if you could control the beginning of the dream. This really happened when you were here, you think. Dream thoughts, something in the synapses flashing chaotic. As if you weren't the only one they came from. As if they were real memories. Sliding away into the sounds of the murmurs on TV. Ooh-wee, diddly-lee, do-do-do-do-do-do. Maybe tomorrow you can go into the basement. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Oh, yeah. Like a combination of Stardew Valley and like Mega Man Battle Network. That kind of love it. Yeah, it doesn't have oh, Basement Day is Friday the 13th. Yeah, I don't think I didn't see that. You've been going through your bedroom for a while. You have bags of items for donating, selling, and trashing. It's been weird going through all your old stuff, your Pog collection, your Game Boy. Most of it isn't relevant to you that you are now. Isn't relative to the you that you are now. But when an item has a distinct memory tied to it, you take a little longer to ponder it. The nostalgia in the house feels a little stronger today, for sure. You feel more comfortable in the house than you have felt ever. Even as a kid. You just wish you weren't doing it alone. You fill up another bag and then pull out the last one in the box. You wonder if your dad had more supplies down in the basement. In the basement! You walk to the basement door and try to light again. Light bulb is for sure burnt out. You walk through the kitchen and bathroom for light bulbs and can't find any. There's also not a flashlight anywhere that you'd expect. You would prefer to get the lights working anyway. You need to go to the local dollar store to grab some more bags. Might as well get bulbs too. As you're putting on your shoes, you really don't want to leave. But you know you also need to get into the basement, so you go. The basement! Basement time! It's today! The dollar store is the biggest store here since the big box chain closed. As you're walking through the battery aisle, an older man walks toward you. Have you gone to the basement yet? No, old man. I have not been in the basement. He seems vaguely familiar. You try to look away, but he stands in the middle, in your way. Hey, you're Mark's kid, right? Lots of Marks in the world. Old man grunts. Mark Oblate. Poor kid. What a shock that he passed so young. At the ripe old age of 122. Or should I say 122 years young? I don't really know you, stranger. Has he noticed you haven't talked yet? You're gonna sell that house? Straight to the point. It's been in your family since I was a kid. What, the Stone Ages? I'm trying to clear it out before I decide. There's gotta be a lot of nice antiques in there, huh? Like in the basement. But I'll come by tomorrow and take a look. I don't know you. Pretty busy. Oh, I won't be a bother. I'll be out quickly. I'll come by in the afternoon. Maybe I'll be able to get some cash in your hands. He passes by you, coughing profusely. You grab trash bags, batteries, and light bulbs. Yeah, dude really did not take no for an answer, but to be fair, I didn't just say no. There wasn't a no option. Especially for a stranger whose name I don't know. Random old man. Luckily, the cashier is young and doesn't know who you are. The price you pay is half what you'd pay back home. No. Is this home? Here? Friday the 13th? Back of the house, you set everything down on the desk and rip open the light bulb box. All the current bulbs must be the old style ones. No idea where Dad bought them. It's possible he has a stockpile in the basement. In the basement. You'll find out soon. Before you go down, you stop to eat some of the leftovers. The microwave doesn't have a turntable, so you have to rotate the food manually. You just stick your hand into the microwave. It's fine. It's hard to make more than a few bites. It's hard to take more than a few bites because you know what you have to do next. To the basement. Deep breaths. First, you make sure the light switch is off. Then you lean over to install the light bulb. On your tippy toes, you barely are able to grasp the end of the bulb. When you brush it with your fingertips, you get a soft shock, like when you rub your feet across carpet and then touch metal. In the basement, behind the Corn Auto Cracker 3000. Maybe the lock combo is maybe it is a basement. You don't even pull back your hand. Doesn't hurt enough to warrant a reaction. After unscrewing the bulb, you walk to the trash and immediately throw it away. Shaking it to hear the sound of the broken filament moving around. You gotta do that. I always do that. I don't know about anybody else, but when the light bulb is broken, I gotta shake it. It's like the tongs when you're grilling. You gotta clack them to make sure they work. The LED bulb fits perfectly and screws in easily. Another pause for deep breaths. This one's more like deep breath. Like. Anyway. You feel so determined to turn on the light. No one will yell at you. No one can stop me. I'm going into the basement, Dad. It's almost a rush of adrenaline when you touch your hand to the switch. There's a small part of you that was hoping the bulb didn't turn on. Maybe something was wrong with the wiring. It's a very, very old house, but unfortunately, you can now go down to the basement. The basement is small, but there's a lot of stuff in it. Your dad must have been more of a prepper than you thought. It's a good storage area, though, so of course Dad had all this down here. House supplies like detergent, MREs, canned food. There's a ton of half-finished projects like ham radios and turkey radios. Dad's desk with his journals, notebooks, and loose paperwork on it. Giant buckets of salt and heat lamps. What? Knitting and crocheting supplies that you remember your grandma using in photos. When you look at all the supplies down here, you get overwhelmed. You're not sure how much mental effort you can use right now. Today's been a long day and you're already exhausted. Go through the desk contents. The chair looks so comfortable, and when you sit down, you actually relax. Under the desk, there's a space heater that looks really old. There's a loose papers and envelopes all over Dad's desk. You shuffle them around until you find what you're looking for. Dad had a huge stack of notebooks that he wrote in, and they were always down here. You had no idea he had this many journals, or that he wrote so much on each one. There's also a family tree of old fragile paper. Read one of Dad's journals. Dear Diary, my kid's an asshole. The notebooks are dated and you start with the most recent. Most of the pages have tables on them with numbers. Look like daily logs of percentages, temperatures, and numbers that you can't understand. Temperature looks like they fluctuate between 76 and 80 degrees, which means it's not the weather. One of the columns seems to track something called SG, but you don't know what that is. Supergirl. Sexy geese. Stupid Gumby. It's written all over a week and seems to also hover around the same number. 1.023 to 1.029. I should probably be writing this down, but I'm not. There's also a stat signifying LBS, counting down to 0 and then starting over again at 60. Once it's 0, I would make a check mark. Also some dollar amounts, but you're not sure what it means. Notebooks are also including pages of actual journal entries. Some guy. Solid grandma. Feels a little invasive, but you've read a few of them. Oh, cool. February 20th, 2016. It's extremely cold this winter. I've spent a lot more money than usual heating this place. Paige I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Paige has also been trying to come down here a lot. I don't know if she was just bored over her school break, but it's hard to tell her no. Sandra keeps her away. Sandra hasn't even ever asked questions, thankfully, but she's been asking to sell the house since the tailor left. As we get older, I'm running out of excuses, yet I can't go. July 28th, 2017. It's getting too hard to do this, to keep hiding, even though I need to do it. The undertaking is too much, but to hand it over, I need to get them out of here. I know it's going to take a while to get Sandra to leave. She loves me too much to just agree to a divorce. Honestly, my body hurts. Taking the supplies up and down the stairs, I'm just trying to stay prepared. What? Feels too personal reading your dad's thoughts. But he's dead, so what do I care? Skip forward to one of the later entries in the book. June 28th, 2020. Sandra's gone. Page 2. It was excruciating to be mean to her. I was surprised at how sad I was about it. Not that I thought I would feel anything, but the last few months alone have felt like torture. I've tried to accept that in order to do my family duties, they couldn't be here. Everything feels like dust. However, it's my mission to make sure Taylor comes back so I can relieve myself of this secret. Remember your dad asking you over and over to come back home. Felt like he was having a midlife crisis. You couldn't bring yourself to do it. There's a huge gap here in entries. Sandra? Some guy? Sandra? Sandra... Wait, what is our last name? Humble? I don't know. Sandra gone. I can't get Taylor to come home. I don't know what to do. He's still so mad at me. I need to tell him about the house. About this millstone. I can't do it over the phone. Almost asked Roy to help with Abby. But I know he'd ask to take the place instead. Abby? Doesn't understand why he can't. It's not a house. It's a contract. I guess I'll just keep trying. Hobart. Hobart? Yeah, so it's not Sandra. There's a huge gap between this entry and now. The logs still persist. Up to your dad's death, he was marking every day in here. More personal thoughts, though. But... who the fuck is Abby? There are still more journals here to read. Step back from the desk to decide what else to look at. You're tired, but you gather stuff to keep going. I want to go through the desk content some more. More dad journals. Get back through some of the journal notebooks, not finding anything interesting. Those are the things you remember. How much dad didn't want the responsibility of a dog, the time the pipes burst and he had to repair them himself. You pick up another, older notebook dated from right before dad met Sandra. They're the same log, similar times and temperatures. And then personal entries. You see your name and stop to read a few. April 25th, 1993. Mom's finally moved out. Dad still comes over to help with Taylor a lot. It's hard to balance my personal obligations with family obligations. I'm not good with taking care of things, and yet here I am. Dad always seemed like he was distant, and I really understand why now. This takes up so much of my time. Do I have an option? I've already done so many awful things, and none of it was my choice. 97. January 4th. I've been working on some of these automations. The ham radios plus some of the newer electronic switches I found have made it so I could be away longer. I feel like he's got somebody kidnapped down here. Today I managed to join a book club and there's a woman there that I've grown close to. I need that space away from this or it feels like a burden. She doesn't like it, but I need it so I don't go insane. Sometimes it feels like she's still in my head, even when I leave, even when I know she can't reach me. I hear her. Mom and Dad both being dead, I feel so alone in this. Not that Mom knew. Taylor's a wonderful child. He's bright and kind, but seeing him brightens up so much pain, and he always needs my help. Sandra can only do so much. Even though marrying Sandra has made my life so much more fulfilled, I can't talk to her or Taylor like I talked to Abby. No one can know I talked to Abby. One more journal here I can look at. You step back from the desk, decide what else to look at. I'm looking at the journals again. Fatigue is becoming worse. It's been a long day. I'm going through the desk one more time. Dad's journals. This notebook's label is in someone else's handwriting. There's definitely someone locked up somewhere in that basement, right? Who's Abby? Dear Abby, you didn't answer my letters, so I kidnapped you. Welcome to the basement. It's not Grandma's. Could be Grandpa's. Abby says it's time. I don't know if I agree with her. 1989. Mary knows we need to move, but doesn't want Roy to get the house. He won't be swayed. Abby says he can do what Dad had Eddie do. The only other option is Mark. Mark has always been an obedient child, never tried to come down here, but I know he wants to start a family. It was hard enough for me, but I believe she's right, and Mary's just going to be happy if I invite Mark to come back home. Skip ahead, concerned, until you find your dad's handwriting. November 30th, 1989. Things Dad's told me in the past week have cleared up a lot of questions I had about my whole life. Roy was here and left. He'll do what Dad said, but he's mad. He says this should be him. I understand why it's not. I wish Dad would have told me about this burden months ago. Catherine is pregnant. She hates it here. I can't tell her why we have to stay here. I don't know if she'll leave me. I can't let her leave me. Catherine named him Taylor. I instantly loved him, like I thought he would. He's beautiful, looks just like her. She's here in the house with Taylor here. Catherine will never leave. In this place, with this albatross. How funny is seabird being my metaphor here. So stuck so far from the water. Catherine, I'm so sorry. For now, this is my job. This is my devoir. I hope you haven't been eating someone. I don't know. After reading this one, you feel sick to your stomach. If Mom couldn't ever leave, why didn't you know her? You step back from the desk to decide what else to look at. Feel a little relief after looking through Dad's stuff. You can maybe force yourself to keep going a tiny bit more. I want to read the journals! Never mind. Alright. Lock combo has to be Abby, right? I'm thinking maybe, but it's also a new lock, so maybe not. Anyway, you maybe force yourself to keep going a tiny bit more. Check the food. Go over yourself, just look. Look at the larger cans in the back. Industrialized size cans of Vienna sausages. Oh, God. You have no idea how your dad ate these. He would make them every holiday, and you never went back for seconds. The can is so big, though, there's no way he could eat them all before they went bad. But then again, in an apocalypse, if it was his only food source, I would die. I would just let it happen. Next to them, canned vegetables, especially pickles and beets. What surprises you is the amount of potted meat. There's a box of tons and tons of cans of Spam. No one in the family likes Spam. Don't blame them. Those are Abby sausages. You also have no idea how he's managed to find these 4-pound cans. Each box has 15 cans in it. Hold on, let's do some math. That's 60 pounds of Spam. Spam is goated. Just eat 60 pounds of Spam and tell me how much you like it after. You know that kind of stuff lasts for a long time, but you can't get over the texture. You never liked corned beef hash either. Okay. All right. Let's walk that back. I never really ate corned beef hashes as growing up. And then I met Jessica and introduced me to corned beef hash mixed in with grits is amazing. Cheese grits and corned beef hash, so good. Still more to look at here. Thank you. But you're not sure what else will be relevant. You walk back to the middle of the room to decide what else might be easy to go over. It's hopeless. Your brain feels empty. Bammy. Bambi. Bambi. Bam. Baby. It's probably a good idea to stop for now. Even though you're apprehensive about coming down here, you feel better now. Before you go back upstairs, you should decide what to do with some of these things. You start with the cans of food. You'll definitely not eat these sausages or beets. They're not antiques or family heirlooms, so who cares? You should not get rid of anything else that is down here. What? Why not, though? What? You don't have a purpose for most of the stuff, even if your dad did. But you do. Do you really? Who is speaking? The food Dad was storing here isn't anything you'd eat. How would you even get it back home? There's a feeling that slices through your brain. Not painfully, but cold. It freezes you in place somehow. The supplies should stay here. You may need them. You shake your head. What is going on? These thoughts are audible. Like some kind of audio book service. They're clear, like a bell shaking in your ear. The voice feels motherly, soft and warm. Your voice is shaky, but you make yourself say something. Abby? Do you really want to know? Yes! I have been waiting here for you. I'm so afraid to show myself. I need your help. I want you to be sure that you are ready. You feel your heart racing. Words that come out of your throat, but you legitimately choke, coughing loudly. There's a pile of items you want to bring up to the ground floor, but you leave everything downstairs in your rush to get out of the basement. It's surprising you got so out of breath running up the stairs. Not for me. You're hit with a rush of endorphins and a coughing fit. It's not distress, it's eustress? Like when you get off a roller coaster. I'm not familiar with that word. You sit down at the dining room table and stare down at it, almost disassociating. I'm not familiar with that word. After a few minutes, you shake your head. Oop, hold on. I didn't mean to... What happened, huh? That was weird. After a few minutes, you shake your head hard, breaking your gaze. You grab some food from the fridge, microwave it, and eat it in silence. You stare at the locked lockbox. Now's another chance. Try to open the lock. Gotta try something. Corn. Basement. Bam. Eustress. Eustress. Abby. You put in the combination Abby. Pull down the lock. It stays closed. God! It was corn. You already know this information? Where would it be? Did you miss seeing it already? You feel extremely exhausted now, but you're relaxed. You got to get ready for bed. Oh snap, it is a real word meaning beneficial stress. There's beneficial stress? In this economy? I've increased my vocabulary. Same. I will never use this word, as there's no beneficial stress in my life. As you brush your teeth, you stare at yourself in the mirror. Your eyes feel tight, like you were crying. So you close them. You focus on the vibrations of the toothbrush. When it stops, you spit into the sink that you know is there by feel. You're almost afraid to open your eyes again. But you do. There's nothing but your disgusting spittle in the sink. You wish you could open up that lockbox. There might be something important in there. So, bed. Yes, let's go to bed. The couch starting to feel like it has a groove for your body. You stick your arm out of the blanket and turn on the TV. You are lulled off to sleep yet again by the TV noises. Oh, it's a bird! No, it's a plane. It could be some sort of man that's really great. Magnificent. Super even. Oh well. Alright, I survived Friday the 13th. Good for me. Oh, and the jams are back. You haven't felt like going back into the basement all day. Yesterday was like getting a grain of sand in your clam chowder. What? Inevitable, but still grosses you out every time. Everyone just eats that piece of sand, don't we? Someone stops to spit it out. I don't eat clam chowder. What are you talking about, sand? None of my stress has been beneficial. The example I'm reading is like going to the gym, training for an athletic competition. Yeah, I don't do that. That's not in my life. Ding dong. It's Abby. As you're moving things around the house, the doorbell rings. It's the old man. He's got a notebook with him and little glasses.
Hey there, kiddo! Mind if I walk around and look at stuff? If you want to follow me around and make sure I'm not stealing anything, you can. I'm gonna be slow, so get ready to be bored.
Where's the no option? Where's the get off my lawn? Hit him with that Uno reverse. Get off my lawn, old man. Go ahead.
Don't worry.
He winks at you.
I'm gonna take some pictures and make you a list.
He walks in the kitchen and starts making notes and taking photos with one of those small digital cameras. You watch him shuffle away and then get back to looking through your dad's bedroom. After a bit, he finds you in your bedroom, putting things into bags still.
Hey, that's good stuff in here. Wanna meet me outside so we can talk about it?
You follow him out to the front porch.
You got some weird eldritch horror named Abby in the basement? Really interested in that. Sorry, it's quite stuffy in there. Feel like I want to leave the moment I walk in.
You know that feeling. Really? Hadn't noticed.
Got a few appliances that are really old. Antique old. Not low quality. Honey, you know what antique means?
You. Ah! I gotta do it now. You? He laughs and wipes his hand off one of his pants.
Kinda. But I'm talking about something from my dad's generation. I mean, some of it's more modern, but worth a lot. The toaster. So the old mechanical ones, not the electronic ones. Oh, and that coffee maker. It also makes julienne fries.
How much for it?
A lot more than you think. I'll have to look it up and let you know. Here.
He extends shaky arm and hands you the small notebook. Look over the list. It seems like he mostly wants larger furniture. It would really help you to have it out of here. Even if you don't sell the place, it would be nice to change it up. Let's get back to work. Enjoy the eustress. I will. Thanks for joining us. I figured out what's going on in the basement. I'll let you know. Ow. Back bathroom could be remodeled. Raise the property value somewhat. Could shake out some of your shame and memories. Might make you want to stay. Could be nice to be a homeowner. I just forget there's some kind of weird presence in the basement. The old man clears his throat and it shakes you out of your rumination.
I reckon have my son bring his truck by in an hour or so to pick it all up.
Have him come in on the side.
If you have objections, let me know.
When you're looking around, did you see a snow globe?
No, but I wasn't particularly looking for one. I'll be right back. I'll get the kid over here so he can carry this for me. Not as young as I used to be.
Chuckles to himself.
And obviously, you know I'll pay you for everything we take.
He pulls out his phone and starts walking away from the porch.
Hey, Johnny! Come on by, bring the big truck. You know if the boxes are still in the back?
As he gets further away, you sit down on the step. You feel less tired, less foggy out here on the porch. It's like your brain is waking up just a little. The old man eventually comes back and sits on the porch with you in old man silence. It's nice to take a break from being inside there. Less than an hour later, the truck pulls up. Johnny exits the car, slamming the door harder than he needs to. He's about your age, but much more fit. Must be from carrying furniture around all the time. He's smoking a cigarette as he walks up to the house. Johnny nods to you, and you nod back. Midwestern wordless hellos go a long way.
Okay, let's get going. Not ready for a nap.
He gets to his feet slowly. The old man go back inside first, and Johnny stands there outside finishing his smoke. The old man walks over to the dining room table.
We start with this. It's an antique for sure. I can sell it for quite a lot. Your cut would probably be around
$5,000 depending on the bidding. Oh.
Yep. It's from the 1890s, from what I can tell. The wood is hand carved, and your family has treated it well.
When you were a kid, this was the family hangout spot. There's a lot of memories around the table. Some of them good, at least. That's a lot of money. You're sorry to speak, but the money does not matter. It's your family's table. You narrow your eyes, your vision feels cloudy. Take it. You open your mouth to talk, but the wrong words come out. I don't think I can let you have this one.
Is it the money? You can take a smaller finder's fee you want.
Look at the table and imagine moving the items off of it so they can take it. A pit forms in the bottom of your stomach. You almost feel like throwing up, but you hold back. No, I needed to stay here. It feels wrong, the idea of the table being somewhere else.
Okay. Respect that. Weirdo.
He walks back to the front door and peeks his head through.
Johnny, you ready?
The two men start walking through the house. Follow them around and let them take some end tables and the toaster. His son takes pictures of the table anyway. Makes you feel weird that he's doing it. The old man takes a look at your sister's old room.
So the dresser, nightstand, and bed frame are probably from the 1920s. You know how hard it is to find solid wood furniture now?
You have no idea, really. I think the furniture was my dad's. I believe this is his childhood room.
Oh.
I'm not planning on kids.
Yes?
Go ahead. They begin collecting the furniture. The old man is surprisingly strong, and neither of the men asks for your help. Once the bed frame is out of Paige's room, it feels surprisingly empty. You leave the mattress and you keep it on the floor. You walk the two men to the door.
I'll let you know when the pieces sell. Call me if you change your mind about the table.
Johnny, who had been saying nothing this whole time, gives you a full, genuine smile as he lights up a cigarette. He walks to the car, and the old man stands staring at you awkwardly. Yeah? His eyes are intensely looking into yours. It's not normal for someone from Illinois to make such direct eye contact. But he's not sure if he wants to speak. You can feel it. You okay? You reach out to shake your hand. You grab it, and the grip is tighter than you expect. But he doesn't look away. He speaks under his breath. Sir, can you say that again?
Someone die here?
What do you mean?
Did someone die in this house? I can't remember. Mine's a little less of a steel trap than it was in my youth. I just feel something.
He continues quietly, barely moving his lips. You just make out the words.
Deep sadness. Wants to be free. Return the slab. Let it out. Why is it here?
He finally looks down. You're not sure how to react. You start by dropping his hand. He turns from you immediately and starts walking briskly away. The man speaks over his shoulder toward you.
Thanks, kiddo. I'll let you know when the item's sell.
He hops in the passenger seat of the truck and Johnny drives off. Once back inside, you stare off into space for minutes before you realize you're doing it. Today's been very productive, but you don't feel tired. Just disassociated. You want to eat, but the roller coaster your stomach has been on over the past few hours makes it seem impossible. The sun is beginning to set. It must be past 5 p.m. You could call your sister to try to get more information from her. Her memory might be better, and she lived here much longer than you did. Or, since you're here, you could just go down to the basement and see if something happens. I did say I'd reach out to my family more. But I think I'm gonna save it here. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna hit save on this empty slot here. Boom. One day, that's me. We're picking this up tomorrow. Finish up the game, and if we have a little bit of time, I do want to try out the demo for Dispatch, which was one of the options of the games I was going to play today. Either way, I was going to play the other one tomorrow. So tomorrow, we'll have a little bit more of in the foundations, or like
In the basement.
the basement, the basement, the basement, the basement, the basement, the basement. And then we'll see where the night takes us. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm so glad to have you guys here. If you have any questions, or if you just want to like drop me a line, message me either here, my socials. I'm thinking about doing like AMA stuff. If you have like a question, hit me up and I'll probably read it on stream. Just chat. Keep it going. Thank you guys. Love y'all teacups. And I'll see y'all later.